Hello, this is not the real Satoshi, and I am pulling the old YouTube classic of not wearing any pants. That's the only joke you're gonna hear in this video. Quite frankly, I'm pretty pissed. Okay, so why am I pissed? Well, first of all, I'm always pissed, but today I'm just a little extra pissed. I just found out that Whitechapel's The Valley, the album I'm playing right now, just performed Whitechapel's worst sales since their debut in 2007. What does that mean exactly? Well, that means I have to turn this down a little bit. But what that really means, yeah, I know I said only joke. What that really means is that there's a problem in the music industry. Why am I saying that? Well, Whitechapel's album has no reason to be experiencing the shitty sales that it is. Let's see. Whitechapel is at their peak of popularity. There is no reason for them to be not making their best sales right now, especially since this album is receiving more praise than their past 3 albums combined. Possibly more than all of their albums combined. But you want to know something? Everybody's streaming it. Just like me right now. I'm streaming it. What is the root of the problem in the music industry right now? Well, first we've got to ask, is it the music industry or is it the metal industry? I think it's the metal industry more than the music industry. But it's true that most people are just streaming now, especially in metal. Sorry if you can't hear the music right now, but I feel like this needs to be made very clear. Since people are mostly streaming right now, the only people who are going to make it are people who literally get hundreds of millions of streams. There's this dude, can't remember his name, can't remember his band, but he got 55 million streams. 55 million streams. Only got $1,500 for it. One time. For those 55 million streams. It seems a little off, doesn't it? You would think it would at least be $1 million, or maybe $100,000, maybe even $10,000 at the bare fucking minimum. But no, guess what? $1,500 for 55 million streams. So, with people not buying music, any metal band is going to suffer hard. Because people, especially in certain states where it's not the most popular type of music, but people who listen to metal are broke. That's usually how it goes. Now, I'm sure somebody's going to be like, oh, I listen to metal and I make $100,000 a year. Good for you. That's not the majority, and you know it. Most people who listen to metal are broke. They have no money. Like me, I have no money. So what ends up happening, people will listen to your music, but they won't buy it. They can't. They ain't got money. If you play metal and people like your music, they are probably broke. They probably have no money. And that's the problem that Whitechapel's facing right now. Whitechapel! I'm sure everybody watching this knows who Whitechapel is. This is a problem Whitechapel is facing. We're not talking about Carnage Incarnate not making sales. We're not talking about Sodomize not making sales. We're not talking about Plastic Warriors not making any sales. We're talking about Whitechapel making the worst sales that they've made since the very beginning. When they're at their peak of popularity, and their music is getting more praise than ever. See the problem? See the problem at all? No? Because I know I'm just going into a cycle, repeating myself right now, but I feel like I need to drill this point. This is bad. This is bad for music as a whole, because what's going to end up happening is the only artists that even exist are going to be the artists that are huge. And we'll end up with a very hard monotony of music for a long time if this is allowed to continue as is. If the algorithms are in charge of who gets to be seen, then only those who are seen will ever be seen. Damn, it's like the paradox of having to have job experience before you get a job. Of having to have money to make money. It's some shit. And I'm listening to this album right now. It's so good. It is so good. How is it not making the sales? Well, it's because of people like me who love their music but don't have any fucking money. I can't buy their album. And I want to. I can't. I mean, people they be working their asses off, barely making enough money to pay the bills and to, keep their sanity with a couple of things. Life is shit right now for everybody. You can be a fucking celebrity and you're struggling. What happened? How long is this going on? I have a signed Whitechapel poster up here. I saw them at Mayhem Festival. See if I can get a good view of it. I hope that's a good view of it, because I can't see. But all the members signed it and everything. They put on a really fucking good show. I bought one of their CDs that night, and I bought a shirt. I think I might have bought another CD. But I've lost those CDs to time since. Long story. But what does that say when they're getting more popular and selling less? This has nothing to do with a band starting to fail. It's fans not paying in to their artists. Here's something y'all need to understand about art and artists. The more time an artist can spend on their art, the better the art's going to be. Most of the time. Now, of course, that's not a 100% rule. But for the most part, more time equals more quality for the art. What does that mean? That means that if the artist is actually a full-time artist, they have the chance to actually make art of substance very well, But if they're distracted by 3 jobs, not just 1, not just 2, fucking 3 jobs, 2 kids, and a stack of bills, you think they're gonna have the time to focus on making art that you like? We have to put in for our artists that we like and we appreciate to the best of our ability, even if that means taking their album from Spotify, putting it on, and repeating it for fucking 8 hours while you sleep. Whatever it takes. We can't let fucking algorithms decide for us what our art should be and who should get to succeed. Machines that don't even properly think yet are deciding things for us. I think there's a major issue here. I don't know about y'all. Vaping is not cool. It is not cool. I try to say that as much as I can. This is bad. I'm just addicted. That's a whole other video I'll make at some point. Video's up on 10 minutes. I made my point. I'm gonna get off here. Hope the music wasn't too quiet. If it was, I'm sorry. Made my point. Peace out, guys.